Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, just looking at some of the latest information coming into the Weather Center. I mean, incredible considering around 3 o'clock this afternoon it was close to 60 degrees, and then 12 hours later we're talking about some wet snow on the way, sleet, cold rain. Here's the breakdown. First of all, locally on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar, it's still dry. In fact, the precipitation doesn't really get in here until, say, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and certainly during the morning commute. So obviously bad timing here, allow for some extra travel time. So we've gone from 60 around 3 o'clock this afternoon down to the low 30s in some areas, so a significant cool down over a short period of time. 33 West Gloucester, Woonsocket 38, Cranston 38 degrees, and North Kingstown coming in at 36. Downtown Providence, cloudy skies, dry and chilly. We've cooled off nearly 24 degrees since 3 o'clock this afternoon. The dew point is low, 23. It indicates the atmosphere is dry, so when the precipitation initially comes in, it will evaporate into some of this drier air. And what that process does when you have evaporation in the atmosphere, it initially drops the temperature even more. So another reason why we think, at least in the beginning with this precipitation, it will be in the form of some wet snow. You can see the clouds that have been rolling in, temperatures dropping through the low and mid-30s as we widen out the view. Here's the area of moisture that we're tracking across the Ohio River Valley right now. It's this narrow band of rain, sleet, and snow. Now, it's still far away. It hasn't even reached New York City quite yet, but this will arrive during the pre-dawn hours around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And that warmer air that we have this afternoon has been suppressed to the south. Colder air from southeastern Canada and northern New England continues to drain down, and just cold enough to support some wet snow at the beginning of the precipitation when it works in. As far as advisories and warnings, it's really confined to the Mass Pike points north. Northern New England, the mountains getting some big snow, and even in the Berkshires of Massachusetts, central Mass, western Massachusetts, several inches of snow likely. Some snow in our backyards, but also some rain too, and that will hold down the accumulations. Futurecast starts off this evening showing the clouds rolling in. Now 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, the band of snow denoted in blue is starting to work in. Advance the map now to about 9 o'clock in the morning. You start to see the change over to rain. Providence south, still holding on to a little frozen precip in the northwest corner of the state. By late morning and certainly during the afternoon, it's all green, indicating plain rain, which will continue right through the afternoon and into the first part of tomorrow night. Now, before that change over to rain, this light pink area, which is essentially Warwick North, and includes the Providence metro area, a slushy coating, probably on non-paved surfaces, grassy areas, car tops and decks and things like that. But you get into some of the higher elevations of northwest Rhode Island, let's say north and west of Route 295, north of Route 6 or north of Route 44, 1 to 2 inches of a wet snow, and then much higher amounts as you head up towards the Berkshires, and very little along the south shore. So the precipitation working in during the overnight hours, sometime after 3 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures in the mid-30s, allow for some extra travel time tomorrow morning. Wet snow changes over to a cold rain, 33 to 39, and then it's a plain rain by tomorrow afternoon as temperatures warm to between 40 and 45. That rain will continue into early tomorrow night. The weekend forecast has not changed. It still looks windy, blustery, dry, and cool both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures between roughly 40 and 45. So I would say from about 3 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock in the morning, some frozen precipitation and some wet snow. Incredible considering how warm it was today.
Sure is.
Thanks, Tony.